Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for that kind reminder of recording. My name is Maximo Lora. You are here today on the Team Synergy Saturday Power Hour. Once again, my name is Maximo Lora. I'm a graphics and marketing professional, saw the industry of network marketing close to 11 years ago, and I just wanted more. I wanted a better way to live life. I was looking for a way to travel more, make more money, but more importantly, to make a bigger impact. And because of this industry, I've been able to travel to multiple places around the world, turn it into a six-figure income, impact thousands of lives. I met my beautiful wife through this concept, and we're truly living life on a whole other level. But today is about getting in action. I'm about to jump right into this. This is the recording, so some people got a longer version of my story, but here's what I want you to know. We're about to jump in this information. If you're watching this right now and you haven't invited someone to the live call, get them on now. If you're watching this recording, I promise you, you're going to want to share this recording with whoever's on your success team. All right. Anyone that's on your success team or anyone that's looking to join your success team, you definitely want to get them on this call. So let's jump into the slides real quick. I want to share this information with you, and we're going to do it. This is interactive. This is not like a training or like just a presentation. This is me interacting with you, showing you what I do, and then we can go do it together. All right. So give me 1 second to pull this thing up real quick. We're going to get this thing started. I'm super excited to be here with you guys. So here's what I want to start with. I don't know if you guys know this, but do you realize that Black Friday is in 13 days? Like, come on now. Like, I don't know if this hits you, but it hit me. I'm like, I was looking up some stuff this morning. I was like, wait a minute, how close are we? That's less than 2 weeks, guys. Less than 2 weeks, Black Friday begins. So here's the thing. I want to prepare you to not just prepare you yourself, but also prepare your organization for what's to come with Black Friday, all right? Real quick, 1 second. We're gonna let some people in the room. Okay, cool. So let's get this thing started. Check this out. What are we gonna do? I wanna start this call today. We're creating a names list. Now, some of you guys, hold up, Max, hold up. Wait a minute. I already created a names list. Here's what I want you to do. For the next hour, well, I say 40 minutes, 40, 50 minutes, I really want you to forget about everything you know. Like, truly, forget about everything you know. Can we say reset in the chat? Type in reset in the chat. I want you to act brand new. I want you to act brand new, and we're gonna create a list together. And here's the thing, I wanted to show you how I create a list with my organization, because you might see this and you know what? I don't do this for people. See, that was one of the things that if I could do this all over again, there's 3 things I would do differently. I would believe much sooner, I'll move much faster, and I'll think much bigger. And what I mean think bigger is thinking like a network marketing pro. How do you think like a network marketing pro? Here's the challenge I had in the beginning. When I enrolled someone, I said, hey, go make your list, and when you're done, come see me. You know what I do now as a professional? I help them make their list. So today, I'm gonna act as if I'm your sponsor, and I'm gonna help you make your list. But we're gonna do a special list real quick, and then we're gonna go into a traditional list. The first list we're gonna talk about is your Black Friday list. That's what we're gonna talk about right now. So let's get this thing started. And by the way, don't prejudge. I don't want you to prejudge people, all right? Second thing, you wanna show people what you're excited about. See, we're secret. Here's the 5 things I get excited about. A, we can help people look better. B, we can help people feel better. C, we can help people experience the world. D, we can help people earn more money. And the last one, which I think is the biggest one, is we allow people to be a part of an exclusive VIP, like-minded, positive, fun-loving, wealthy community. Keyword, community. How amazing is that? Now, another thing, collect a decision. With this names list, all we're looking to do is collect a decision. So when you see this list and you're making this list, don't see it as, oh my God, I got to convince this person. Oh my God, I got to see if I can make this. What if they don't want to do it? No, we're just collecting a decision. You are a decision collector. Some will, some won't. So what? Somewhere, someone is waiting. That's the SW rule, all right? So let's get into this names list real quick. And today, we're going to start with the Black Friday list. I want you to type on your sheet, Black Friday list. We're going to get into inviting in a little bit. I'm going to show you some techniques, but once again, I want to get your mind prepped to who are we going to invite. I want you to create a personal shopping list if you haven't done so already. What do I mean by that? Black Friday is coming in less than 2 weeks, it's in 13 days. And what I want you to do is create a list of everything that you need to shop for, you want to use, buy, anything you use, demo, sell in your product, in the product line that you want. Get a list ready so you know exactly what you want and what. Personal gifts list. Who are you shopping for the Christmas holiday? I don't know about you, but everyone in my family is getting secret. All right, everyone's getting secret. Who are you shopping for Christmas? Who are you shopping for? Number 3, your current personals. Who's active? Who's inactive? VIP customers, club secret, cash. What I mean by cash, did you do a pop-up shop and someone paid you cash? Who are these customers? You want to write down their names to remind you that you need to reach out to them about Black Friday. Why am I reaching out to inactive customers? Do you understand that Black Friday is the biggest volume intake that we have in secret any time of the year? That week is going to be the biggest amount of volume coming into our company. And the cool thing about being active is that you retain that volume. You can cycle off that volume no matter how long it is. As long as you're active, you maintain that volume. And then the fourth thing we're going to talk about today is followers. I want you to really dig down deep and think about who was your previous guests, who are the no-shows, who are former teammates and coworkers. What I mean by that, maybe you've done network marketing in the past. Who used to build network marketing with back in the day? Who are some coworkers from your previous job? These are people you need to follow up with. And then the last one is prospects. Who are people that we can get into the opportunity before Black Friday so they can build this with you? Now, if you're ready to get some prospects, give me a ready in the chat. If you're ready to get some prospects, give me ready in the chat. I want to make sure you guys are interactive. Okay, see, ready? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how I help my organization think about prospects. And once again, I want you to reset that mind. Maybe you've done something like this similar. Maybe you already have your list. What I want you to do is just get your pen and paper ready. I'm going to go through a process that I go with my team to help you come up with some brand new names for Black Friday. All right, so let's get this thing started. We're going to start right now, and we're going to create a name. The first thing is the hot market. And here's what I want you to think about real quick. Who are the people you know, love, and trust? Now think about this real quick. Who do you know? And I want you to write this down. Who do you know, like, really well? And reverse that. Who knows you very well? Who do you love? Who do you have nothing but love for? Who loves you? And the reason I say reverse it is there's some people that you kind of know, but they know you very well. There's kind of some people that you kind of love, not really, but they love you, you know? And how about the people you trust? There's some people that you may not trust that much, but they trust you. So reverse it. Who do you trust? And an easy way to look at this is who are the last 10 people you text? Who are the last 10 people you text? And the last one I want to say is no problem. Who are your no problem people? And what I mean by no problem is who can you call right now and be like, hey, can I borrow some money? No problem. Hey, can you watch the kids? No problem. Hey, can I get a ride? No problem. Who are those people? Write those names down. Who else? Who else? Who else? Think about it. Like, who else do you know that fits into this category? Now, next list, driven, competitive, goal-oriented. Who are these people that are the business owners? Who are the network marketing? Who has invited you to a presentation? Who has invited you to Amway, Mary Kay, Avon, you know, all these other companies, these big ones that have been around for years, Prime America, all these big companies that maybe you've been around and you went to Tupperware, Pampered Chef, all these other companies, you see people that were building it back in the day, and maybe they're not building anymore. Just the other day, you know how more accepting it is to have a conversation about network marketing from someone that's already done the industry? The other day, where was we? We was in The View, the last event. The hotel I was staying at, the receptionist, I said to her, I said, you have some amazing energy. Curious, is this the only thing you do for a living? Yeah, this is it. I'm like, I'm just curious. I'm here in town for a huge business meeting, and I'm meeting with some of my partners, and we're actually looking to expand in this area, and I'm looking for sharp, ambitious, motivated, outgoing people. Would it be cool if we exchange contact so I can run some ideas by you and see if maybe it's a fit for you, or maybe you know someone in the area you could connect me with? But by the way, if you didn't write that down, I don't know what you're doing. Okay, so I said that to her right there, and she goes, "Sure, I'll give you my contact," and we exchange contact. And it's been about what? I don't know. It's been about 4 weeks since the view, and I've been following up. And I kept following up because I didn't want to like give up on it. And finally she responds to me. She goes, Max, I'm so sorry. We've been playing tag. I had some phone issues. Can we talk today? And I got on her phone, and you know what? Would you believe she used to do Mary Kay? So when I shared this opportunity, what she was excited about, she's bubbly about it. And guess what? She's in Dallas. And I don't know if you heard or no, but do you know who's going to be in Dallas next week? Jesse McPherson. So I was like, hey, one of my business partners is going to be in town next week. So I showed her a deal right now. She wasn't ready to get started right now, but what am I doing? I'm moving from event to event. I showed her the video. Now I'm moving to a live presentation. Maybe they've seen a live presentation. Maybe we get them on a webinar. If they get them on a webinar, you go to an event, a training, I don't know, event to event. I'm just giving you that. Network marketers are more accepting of the opportunity. What's another one? Who else is driven, competitive, goal-oriented? Sales. They work on commission. They already deal with customers. They already deal with commission. They want to make more money. They know percentages. They know customer service. They know how to sell. Personal development. Who's into audios? Who listens to Jim Rohn? Who listens to Tony Robbins? Who listens to who reads books all the time? Who do you see is always reading books? Who's always looking to grow? Either dying or you're growing. Who wants to grow? Who's into that? These are the kind of people you want to target and write their name down. I don't know if you're writing these names down. Remember, anyone that's done network marketing, you want to be writing these names down. Max, I already did this. Chill. Like, once again, reset your mind. Think outside the box. I want to stretch you a little bit more because I promise you, as I'm going through this, a name that you haven't been thinking about is going to pop up in your head. By the way, if you got a new name so far, like you already thought of someone new that you didn't think about before, type in new in the chat. I want to see who has got a new name. Type in new in the chat. You already got at least one new name. Like, you know what? I didn't think about that person. Write it down. New. Thank you. Okay, awesome. Athletics, training, athlete, training, gym. Who's always pumping iron? Who's always working out? Who's always trying to look good in the gym, taking supplements? Who's that person? Who's in the beauty industry, owns a salon, owns a gym, does eyelashes, beauty. In my network marketing career, I even wrote over 300 people. The number one female in my organization, would you believe the way she built her business? She's an eyelash technician. And all she did is as she's doing lashes, she forms the person. If you don't know what form is, family, occupation, recreation, message, or motivation. I like to use motivation for the M. And she finds out what their motivation is. And when she's done doing their lashes, hey, real quick before you leave, would it be cool? I'm just curious. Would it be cool if I run an idea by you? Like, yeah. So I'm launching something new outside of the lashes. I would love to run it by you. Watch this video. I'm going to finish up with this girl and I'll be right back with you. And she built her organization from her beauty salon. She's simply pushing play. When the video's done, you know what she does? Hold on, I got to finish this client. Hey, Max, do you mind talking to my friend? She just finished doing her lashes. She watched the video and I want her to talk to you, okay? Hey, this is my mentor, Max. Really good friends of mine. I don't know, for over 20 years. Really successful guy. He's going to talk to you a little bit more about that video you just saw. I'm going to finish up with this girl right here. But here's what I want you to know, girl. I'm doing this right here to launch even more things. And I'm going to walk away from the beauty industry because of this, what you're about to see. Hey, talk to him real quick. Boom. Once again, if you didn't write that down, I don't know what you're doing. So I'm giving you, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, I'm training you and I'm giving you bonus training. I'm training you, I'm giving you bonus training. And in a minute, we're going to get interactive and we're going to do some inviting together. Hope you're getting some value. If you're getting value from this so far, type in value in the chat. Next subject, fun-loving social butterfly. Who are the people that are life of the parties? If you know the colors, the personality colors, these are the blues, right? The blues. The competitive was the reds. This is the blues, and sometimes even yellows because they're social, right? Popular. Who are the popular people? They know people everywhere they go, or they're making friends everywhere they go. They're the first ones on the dance floor. They love to socialize. They love to talk. They like to make conversations. They like to make friends. Who are these people? First ones on the dance floor. I said that. Spontaneous. Who's the person you can call right now and be like, hey, let's go to Vegas this weekend. I think I saw Daniel in the chat from Vegas. I got a friend of mine named Daniel in Vegas. Let's go to Vegas this weekend. Who's that person that'd be like, I'm down? Who's spontaneous, that's down for whatever you do, loves to travel, is fun, energetic, Here's another trait of a blue, and this is a physical characteristic. Who has colored hair? Who has colored hair? Like type their name down. The hair is all colorful, right? Write that name down. See, right now, some of you guys said, I didn't think of it that way. You know what? My friend Pam, she has colored hair. My friend Maria has colored hair, and you wrote that name down. Make sure you're writing those names down, because we're gonna get to something in a minute. Write the names down, all right? Another one that gives it away for blues is tattoos. Who has tattoos? Who has tattoos? Because here's the thing about tattoos: you're spontaneous, you're social, you're fun-loving. You don't care about commitment, because you're like, a tattoo for life is like, whatever, I don't care. Let's just do it. All right. Now another one. This is a big one right here. Who's dissatisfied and sick and tired of being sick and tired? Who wants more out of life? See, who's looking at life and not happy and saying to themselves, these are the words. And maybe if you're saying this to yourself, you can type in me too in the chat if you want, but who's saying, this can't be it? Life was meant to be lived. I'm not living just to work and pay bills. I want more. Who's that person? Is tired of the rat race, tired of the 9 to 5, tired of the 40 hours a week. Who wants more for their family and friends? Who wants more, spend more time with their loved ones, with their siblings, with their kids? Who wants to create memories? Who's looking for a purpose? Who's that person? Who else? Write these names down. Who's that person that says, hey man, I hate my job, or I hate my boss. I'm looking for something else. Hey, do you know anyone that's hiring? Who's that person that's been at their job for over 10 years and still not happy? Who's that person praying for more? Who's at 12 o'clock looking for more? You know that same young lady I told you about earlier, the one I told you that owned the lash salon? Would you believe, when I showed her the opportunity, I called her and I said, hey, would it be cool for running an idea? But she was like, yeah. And I did what's called the 3-step setup, but we may get into that a little later. But as I'm talking to her, before I show the video, she stops me and she goes, Max, you're not gonna believe this, but last night I was praying for something. And I asked God to deliver me something. I don't know what it is, but I told God I was going to be obedient and I was going to say yes to whatever it is he sends my way. And she enrolled. She was ready to enroll with no video. So at the end of the day, you definitely want to be looking for people that are praying for. Who's in debt? Who's in college debt, credit card debt, car loans, school loans, mortgages. See, sometimes we don't think about these things. Who do you know owns a house? What if you can show them a way? Hey, I know you, and maybe you heard them, hey, I wish I could pay my house off faster. And you can reach out to them and say, I found a way you can pay off your house faster. How? I'm gonna come over your house, I'm gonna show you. That's an invite right there. I'm giving you the way. Single parent. See, one of the things I love to work with, and maybe it's because my mom was a single mom when she raised me, but what I realized, and maybe you agree, if you agree with me in the chat, say agree, I believe single moms are some of the most hardest working people in the world, because they know they are the ones in charge, and they will do anything and everything to make sure they provide for their kids. So when you share this with a single mom and she sees this as the way, she's gonna do whatever it takes. You know what the best thing is about working with single moms is when they're coachable. If you put me, anytime my teammates put me on the phone with a single mom, man, I ask them, I get fired up because I know that they have the it factor. If you can get a single mom excited about this and they see it the way you see it, game over. Because they're gonna do whatever it takes for their kids. All right, agree. I see a lot of people agree. More memories, more memories, more memories, more memories. Club secret, more memories, club secret, more memories. Who wants more memories? I see my good friend Jay in the chat, one of our newest diamonds. Congratulations, Jay. He took his son to the Super Bowl. Come on now. Like, who says that? Think about that real quick. Hey, I got a friend of mine, took his son to the Super Bowl. I know you talked about you want to take your son to the Super Bowl. He got the connect, he got the hookup. Let me show you how he did it. I'm just giving you invite after invite. I'm giving you sauce right now. All right, let's keep going. Now, this is the warm-up. This is not an invite, this is a warm-up. This is a warm-up, all right? If you guys get ready to get warmed up, type in warm-up in the chat. Type in warm-up in the chat if you're ready to warm up. Like I told you, this webinar is about Black Friday. So I want to warm you up with Black Friday. I want you to go to your social media right now This is you being coachable. Ready? This is you being coachable. And you got to pick one of these two posts and you got to go post it on social media. All right, you ready? These are the two posts. Pick one. Doesn't have, and you can save the other one for next week. I don't know. What deal are you most looking forward to on Black Friday? Let's help one another find deals. Mine is in the comments. Pause before you post this. Don't go posting your secret link in the comments. If you want to post secret products like that's what you want your deal to be, just say, I'm looking forward to amazing personal care products from the Dead Sea. That's going to pique curiosity. All right. That's going to pique curiosity. So pick one of the two. Pick one, Black Friday or Cyber Monday. And let me know which post you went with. I want to know if you went with post one or did you go with post two? Post one or post two? Okay, post two, cool. So here's the thing, guys. Post two, I see some people post two. It doesn't matter which one you do. What we're doing here is we're piquing some curiosity on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. So people start conversating with you. Those conversations lead to more names on your prospect list, and it leads to an exposure. All right. I see from the chat, more people are feeling number one. And by the way, with number two, they're feeling number two more. Number one, it doesn't have to be secret products. If you want to make it more fun, hey, I'm looking forward to a TV sale. I'm looking forward to this. You can make it whatever you want. The thing is, you want to create conversation so that you can lead to DMs, direct messaging. See, one thing I always tell people is that when someone comments, you want to comment back, but not comment back about secret, not coming back about an opportunity. Just comment back about what they said. Oh, I'm looking forward to TV. Oh, that's cool, man. What size are you looking for? I'm looking forward to some sneaker deals. Cool. What kind of sneaker brand are you looking for? And maybe if I see something, I'll keep you in mind. And then move to DM, and then you can start a conversation about Black Friday. You want some extra stuff? I'll show you that in a minute. Some extra Black Friday invites. Now, let's go into warm market, and this is where we're going to get interactive. And I'm going to pause, and I'm going to play some music, and we're going to actually invite. And I want to see how many people you can invite during this time. Now, real quick, for a number in the chat, if you don't mind, if you want to count it up real quick, going through the exercise we just did with the names list, how many new names did you come up with? I'm curious how many, and just so you know, going back to my lesson I talked about earlier, the reason why I started walking my team through making a names list, this is what I realized. When I asked a new agent, brand new agent, new to secret, to go make a list on their own, they would come back with 3 to 5 names, 3 to 5 names, because they would only think about the people they think will want to do secret. That's not the question we're asking. We're not asking you who do you think will do secret. We're asking you who do you know, and let's go show them and let them decide if they want to do secret. Remember, we are decision collectors. So what I realized was by me doing the list with people, I would get 20 or more names from people. 20 or more names from people. It's amazing. In some cases, I've gotten even over 50 names in a 15-minute session with people. How amazing is that? Now, you think about the closing ratio. If you go and show 50 people, and let's say you got the average, which is 20%, that's 10 personals you just enrolled. Imagine you help someone enroll 10 personals in their first month. How excited would they be? And that's what it takes to become a network marketing professional and a leader amongst leaders and someone that's leading the charge. That's a question you really got to ask yourself. If you're truly looking to build this, am I being the leader I need to be? Am I leading from the front? Because remember, people are looking for you. People follow strength and certainty, not doubt and uncertainty. Okay? Now let's start with this invite real quick. Warm market. Text number 1. Hey, Karen, I'm just curious. Would it be cool if I run an idea by you? And the follow-up text to that, and I'm going to tell you this. Most people are going to say, sure, yes, what is it? Cool, calling you right now. Pick up. Okay, now I got some of you guys like, wait a minute, Max. You didn't say we're gonna get on phones. I thought it was just gonna be text. Oh my God, like no. Guys, your wealth zone is compatible to your stretch zone. You got to get outside of that comfort zone and get in the stretch zone to get to your wealth zone. All right. So what are we gonna do when we pick up? I'm gonna leave this on screen, but Jay asked me to do it in the chat, and I'm gonna do it for Jay. I'm gonna go over the 3-step setup real quick. I'm not gonna train on this. There's trainings on it. If you truly want a training on this right here, ask your upline leader. I have a training on it. I can share it with you. I can share it with the leaders. Those that have my number, reach out to me. I'll show you the exact training for this. But this is exactly what I say when I get on the phone with someone. So once again, if you haven't got it in the chat, I'll type it in the chat too, I think. Let me see if I can type it in the chat real quick. I'm just curious, would it be cool if I run an idea by you? So that's the text we're sending out right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play some music for 5 minutes, maybe less than 5 minutes. The song's like 4 minutes long. Whenever the song finishes, I want you to send that text to as many hot market that you can. Hot or warm market too. It works for warm market. But and if they say yes, and in that 5 minutes, if you want to do this 3-step setup should only take about a minute to say. And take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. You know what the beauty about phone calls? I can have it in front of me, and they won't even know. So 2 tricks. I'll give you 3 tricks. 3 tricks. Ready? 1 is you can look at it. 2, smile, 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 smile. It creates energy. And 3, this is the big one. Walk around. Walk around. Walk around. Why? Because motion creates emotion. Motion creates emotion. And when you create emotion, if people feel how excited you are, they want to be a part of that. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an example of what I do with my 3-step setup. Ready? Tell them their why without mentioning secret. So let's say I was talking to my buddy Jay, and this is what I say to Jay. I say, text him real quick. Hey, I'm just curious. Would it be cool if I run an idea by you? He goes, sure. What is it? That's what they're most likely gonna say. Sure. What is it? Sure. Depends what it is. I was like, cool. I'm calling you right now. Pick up. Hey Jay, real quick. Everything's good. Family's good. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So yeah, I see you working really hard. I see you're in the hospital making moves, taking care of patients. I love that you're such a caring person. You're always looking to serve and help people. I came across something and I thought about you, but let me fill you in a little bit about where I've been at. So as you know, I'm a graphics and marketing professional. I've been doing that for 20 something years, dude. And man, I came to Tampa chasing my career. And as I got here, some things happened. My boss ended up losing his job and I ended up getting his position. And when I got his position, more responsibility. When more responsibility brings more stress. I was getting paid more, but they were asking more of me to do. I saw the phone, ringing off the hook, the emails coming in, the paperwork piling up. And I was stressed out, bro. I really was stressed out and I was looking for something. I was looking for more. And you know what? I found it. I found a way I can impact people. I found a way to truly live a better quality life. And you know what? It's a big deal. And I'm all in. I looked at this thing from top to bottom and this thing's legit. Now, here's the thing I want you to know. It may or may not be for you. You may see it and love it. You may see it and not even get it. At the end of the day, no pressure. You're still my friend. All I know is that because you're my good friend, I'm about to put this in front of thousands of people. And I simply want you to be one of the first to see it. Is that cool with you? Okay, cool. This is what we're gonna do. Can you watch a 13-minute video right now? You can? Check this out. I'm gonna send you a real quick 13-minute video. Here's what I want you to know. The gentleman speaking on that video, his name is Jesse McPherson. He's a multi-millionaire. I'm directly connected to him. I'm working directly closely with him. And here's a cool thing. If you're working with me, you're working with him, we're working together, we're making moves together. So when you see this guy's real deal. All right. And this is what got me so excited. I'm gonna call you back in 13 minutes. It doesn't matter to me if you get it or not. Just pick up my phone because I want to talk to you about what you're about to see. And trust me, you're gonna get excited. Okay, watch that and I'll call you right back. Click. I didn't say call me back. I said, I'm calling you back and you better pick up. I told him pick up. I told him to pick up. By the way, if you got some value from that, type in value. That's my 3-step setup, guys. It is right there. The only thing that you change that it's yours is the why. You change your why. Or what's your why? Why are you doing this? You know, be vulnerable, be real. I was telling him, I'm stressed out at work. I'm not happy. I'm not feeling fulfilled. I'm looking for a bigger impact. I know I was designed for more. God made me to do something bigger. I was made in his image. Like, duh. Like, why wouldn't I want bigger things? Huh? Like, why not? So, and then also going with the no pressure or even the big deal. If you want some extra sauce for the holiday season, hey, dude, this thing's a big deal and I'm all in. And this is an opportunity for us. Write this down, guys. This is an opportunity for us to make money during the holiday season rather than just spend it. And I'm all in. I already looked at it from top to bottom. Okay, I'm giving you so I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna grab some water. I'm gonna put the invite back on. Actually, the invite's in the chat. I'd rather leave this on the screen. What would you rather have on the screen for you? Would you rather have the 3-step on the screen or the invite on the screen? Let me know in the chat. I'll give you whatever you want. Let me know what you want in the chat. I'm gonna take a quick 4-minute break and we're gonna come back. We're gonna do some more invites. I got some more stuff for you guys. So let's say I'm gonna leave this on the screen just in case you have someone that calls you, say, hey, yeah, call me. Remember, this is the invite. I put it in the chat. If you haven't seen it, someone can repost it. I'm just curious, would it be cool if I run an idea by you? I promise you, 99% of the time is going to be a positive response. And all you got to say is, cool, I'm going to call you right now. Pick up. Some of you guys, they're like, Max, but what if they're not free? Cool. If they're not free, they're not going to pick up and they're going to text you back. I can't talk right now. And when they say that to you, you schedule the appointment. That's it. But by you calling them, it creates urgency. It creates urgency, guys, okay? So I'm going to be right back. Let me play some music for you guys. 1 second. 1 second. I'm excited. This is cool, man. Let's see. Where did I put my music at? By the way, if you have any questions, you can type them in the chat. Let me know if you have any questions in the chat. And as I come back from this song, I'm gonna play one song. And when this song is done, we will start up again. Check it out, and I'll be right back.
Everybody else doing, just cause everybody doing what they all do. If one thing I know, I fall but I grow. I'm walking down this road of mine, this road that I go home. So am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Now am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. tell me
If you're just joining us, this is Power Hour. We're doing some inviting right now. If you haven't gone in the chat, you can check out the chat. We're going to be wrapping up this ranking invite session. We are inviting people. I'm just curious, would it be cool if I run an idea by you? I'm just curious, would it be cool if I run an idea by you? By the way, if you have already received any responses, type them in the chat. I got a yes, I got a no, I got this, I got that. Let us know in the chat what you've received so far, any positive responses. And also, when I come back on in a minute, we'll have a conversation about it, all right? Hope all is well. Let's keep inviting. I got some more invites for you guys in a little bit. Keep inviting to the call. We'll be back on in about 1 minute.
that's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. So am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Now am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? But that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see.
All right, guys, I am back. What's up, everyone? Hope everyone's having a good morning, I should say. I think it's morning, afternoon. I don't know where everyone's at, but I am here in Phoenix, Arizona. Super excited to be here with you guys. And we're doing some inviting. If you're just joining us, this is Power Hour. And what Power Hour is, an interactive evening or afternoon, morning of training. And we're just going over some stuff and we interact and we actually do it as we go. Does anyone have any shares so far? Any questions? Anything that you've experienced so far while being on the Power Hour that you would like to share? Let me know in the chat or feel free to unmute right now.
This is straight fire, Max. I just want to say thanks.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyone else have any responses, any suggestions, any questions? Even if you're like, hey, they said this, what do I say to this? You know, that's what we're here for. We're here for. And that's what I love about what we do here at Secret in our community is that we share our knowledge. We want to tell you everything we did right so you can do more of it. And we want to tell you everything we did wrong so you can avoid it. You know, that's the beauty about what we do here. All right, so I didn't see no hands raised or any unmutes. So we're going to keep this thing going. And the next invite we're going to go over is a warm market invite. And let me show it to you in the chat, in the screen. So this next one right here is a warm market and it's a simple text. Check this out. Hey, Jessica, coffee this week. Max, I don't drink coffee. Okay, let's grab a bite this week or let's meet up this week. You know, whatever it is, that something simple. Let's grab a bite, let's grab lunch, dinner, whatever. One thing I would tell you to keep this in mind. If you're looking to share the opportunity at that event, at that location, make sure you pick a location that is not too loud and presentation style friendly. If you're going to be sharing a video at that location, make sure you bring some headset. You know, make sure you bring a headset so they can wear it. If you're going to be bringing products, make sure it's an environment that they can utilize products, you know, like, or if you're going to a Starbucks, I've done this. Like I sit next to the bathroom and I'll put some salt and I'll scrub in their hands and they'll go to the bathroom and come back, you know, it is all good. Now, here's text two. You might want to write this down. This is one of my favorites as well. Great. If they say yes, coffee is great. I got something important I want to speak to you about in person. No worries. It's great news. Now, two things you did in there. One, you said you want to speak to them about it in person. So if they ask you about it via text, are you going to speak about it? No, because we're not in person. And that will be my response. Like, but what is it about? Like, dude, I just told you I want to talk to you about it in person. Don't worry, it's good news. And the good news is, the great news I wrote right there, is that you're bringing down the guard. Because sometimes if you tell someone I want to speak to you about it in person, they think it's like, hey, you're going through a divorce, you got an illness, something bad is going on, you know, like something like, oh my God, you know, but you tell them, hey, look, it's great news. No worries, it's great news. Now And then the last thing you did right there is you built anticipation. Now, like, what is going on? What is this person working on? What do they got their hands on? What do they want to share with me in person? So that's an invite right there. You want to write that one down. Now, here's my Black Friday invite. This is the one I want to give you guys real quick. There's 2 versions of it. You can take a screenshot of it. Hey, this might seem like a bit random, but have you ever considered making money from Black Friday? Another one. Hey, this might seem a bit random, but have you ever considered making money during the holiday season rather than just spending it? It's pretty cool, right? Pretty simple, straightforward. And these are gonna generate leads because it's gonna, and here's the thing, look at the title above, money motivated. This invite is not gonna work with everyone, okay? So letting you know right now, this is for the person that's a go-getter, overachiever, the ones I talked about earlier that work on commission, they like making money, that person, all right? Just make sure you're, because this thing, Max, I sent this to 100 people, only 20, 30 responded. Well, you probably sent it to the 20 or 30 that did respond are the ones that are money motivated. There you go, you got it. So it's not gonna work with everyone. So you may, that's why I first had you make that list. And now you can use some of these, you know what? This person's more calm, cool, collected, and more chill. I'm gonna invite that person to coffee. Oh, this person's more about money. I'm gonna invite them to Black Friday. Oh, this person is hot market. I can go to their house. I'm gonna invite them and say, hey, I'm coming over. Does that make sense? Now, speaking of hot market, I wanted to end with this because I wanted to end with this invite because I really want to challenge you guys right now. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. We got 2 weeks until Black Friday, less than 2 weeks, 13 days until Black Friday. This is the invite I believe everyone should be using today. Hot market. Either they're in your state or they're out of the state. If they're in your state, you should be using the one to the left. Hey, you home? If they're out of your state, if they're more than 2 hours driving, hold up, Max, hold up, wait a minute. Are you saying that if they're within 2 hours, I should drive to them? Yes, I am saying that. I don't know about that, Max. Well, I'm just telling you what it takes sometimes to build a business like this. Like if you really want to change your life, road trip, you are correct, 100% road trip. How simple is that? You put an audio on, you take a quick 2 hour drive, you bring some products to you make it a fun adventure. If you really want to make it a fun adventure, find out what are the best restaurants in that town, go check out a restaurant, go see some sightseeing, make it a fun trip. And you can even give that as an excuse. Hey, I was actually planning a road trip to your town. And since I'm gonna be in that way, let's meet up. Make connections along the way. I totally agree, 100%. And then the follow-up text to that is I'm coming over, get ready. Or, hey, you buy some internet? Cool, calling you right now. Why would you ask them if they buy some internet and then call them? Because I'm gonna put them on a video. If I really wanna have a real good closing, I'm putting them on a Zoom. I'm gonna talk to them like this, and I'll share the video while we're on Zoom. Now they're not going nowhere. They're watching this video. You know what I'm saying? I see you laughing. It's the truth. It's the truth. They're watching. They're already on Zoom. Max, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that. You get on the Zoom. You do your 3-step setup, and you say, I'm gonna share this video. You share video, and you share sound, and you push play. Now, if you really want to put some icing on the cake, as they're watching the 13-minute video, you got 13 minutes to find someone to invite to the Zoom. Call your upline leader, text your teammates, text someone that can be relatable to this person. If I'm sharing with a single mother, I'm gonna put another single mother on the phone. If I'm sharing with a man, I might put another man. If I'm sharing with a woman, I might put a woman, or someone that matches their personality, their vibe. If it's someone young, I might put someone young. If it's someone older, I might put someone older, vice versa. And as they're watching it, they don't know that. But when the video's done, write this down because I don't have it on the slide. Write this down. Ready? Write this down. When the video is done, I'm going to say something like this. I'm going to say, I see my good friend Carrie on the line. I'm saying, Carrie, so that video is pretty amazing, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, cool. Check this out. We have a system in place that's really simple. And what I love about it is that anyone can do it. As you can see, all I did was share a video with you, right? Anyone can do that. The second step to our system is that we have someone come on and share a story. So I actually invited my good friend on the line right now. His name is Jay. He's on the line right now, and he's just gonna come on real quick and share his story and tell you a little bit about his experience with our community. All right. Jay, I've known him for quite some time. He actually went through 2 ranks in the last 2 weeks. He's crushing this deal, impacting people around the world, making really good money with this thing. And what I love about him most is he heart to serve, and he loves creating experiences with his son. He just came back from the Super Bowl with his son, phenomenal guy. So Carrie, listen to Jay's story, and I'll be right back to just, wrap it up with you and I, okay? And boom, key word there. I want to show you how simple, keyword simple, our system is. Step 1 is we share a video with you. You saw how simple that video was, right? Step 2 is I put you on the phone with someone to share a story. Pretty simple, right? You're asking them to agree with you. If you start doing stuff like that with your exposures, man, it can, but Max, can I only do that on Zoom? No. I just finished showing the video to my friend at the coffee shop. I want to show you step 2 of this. Hold on 1 second. Boom, same thing. Here's Jay, they talk to Jay, boom, pass the phone. So it doesn't have to just be on Zoom. Live event. Anyone that's in Dallas next Wednesday, Jesse McPherson is going to be in Dallas. I'll invite someone. If I lived in Dallas, this is what I would do. I would invite someone. First thing I would do is I'll go straight to Jesse, introduce him. A quick introduction. This is the guy who's going to be speaking today. Check him out. Watch. And then go. He does a presentation. At the end of it, I'm going to look to close. If I can't close, guess what I'm doing? I'm bringing him to Jesse. That's the system of network marketing, guys. It's really simple. We utilize each other. It's teamwork makes the dream work. And by the way, if you don't know this, you do know that just because you don't live in Dallas does not mean you can't invite. You can invite. So if I was you, I'll be looking for people I know in Dallas. Every time there's an event in another city, secret, I'm always looking, who do I know in that city? Who do I know in that city? Who do I know in that city? And once again, it's language. I heard a audio today. I was talking about communication. Do you guys realize that the person that communicates the best makes the most money? Communication and leadership go hand in hand. Communication and business go hand in hand. Communication and success go hand in hand. Communication and wealth go hand in hand. What I mean by that, if I'm talking to someone on the phone and I say to them, hey, you live in Dallas, right? Yeah, why? Hey, check this out. I can't make it, but one of my success partners, really successful guy, this guy's legit. He's hosting an event next Wednesday in Dallas. And since I can't make it, listen to this, guys. Since I can't make it, he gifted me a couple free passes to invite some people I know in the local market. I'm only picking a few people. Do you want to be one of them? I'm just saying. All right. So I think I'm done for today. That's unless you guys have any questions for me, I'm open for Q&A. We got 5 minutes left in the hour. I'm totally open for Q&A. Does anyone have any questions before we wrap this thing up? I'll wrap it up with some quick words about Black Friday, but I think we're done for today. Anyone? I'll count down from 10. 10.
I got a couple of hard rejections today.
Okay. What did they say?
One was a simple stop in the, in the message.
What was the invite? Which one did you use?
It was a follow-up. I said, good morning, T1. Just curious, would it be cool if I were to run an idea by you? And he sent me a question mark. And then I resent him the "Are you living your best life" video. I said, I was so blessed to have met you and I look forward to your response. And his was stop.
Okay. So do you know this gentleman?
No, he was my driver and said that I could send him information, and then he didn't respond. But I found that a lot of the people that I've been sending the text via the funnel aren't receiving the text. that they never get it. So I sent it to him again, as I copied it in instead of sending it through the funnel thing to make sure it actually went, because that's what I figured out I had to do. And this was the response. I've gotten this twice.
Okay. So once again, and this is the reason I went over it quickly, but, and if you, I don't know if you've seen it before, but I truly believe the missing link for a lot of people is the 3-step setup. Because you went from, can I share an idea with you? And the next step was the 3-step setup, and then share the information. Because the 3-step setup is what sets it up so that they know, like, they know why you're doing it. They know it's a big deal. And then the takeaway is the no pressure. You're saying to them, hey, I don't care if you do this or not. It may or may not be for you. And now that brings down their guard. What it seems like to me, I could be wrong, is that he has his guard up because he doesn't know who you are. He's like, who is this lady? Stop. And he probably thinks it's a spam message.
No, it's a follow-up from, he was my driver. I did the 3-step.
But did he see it already?
No, because he said I could send the video in the car. I sent it via the rapid funnel, and then found out later that he never received it. Because when I checked with multiple people who said they never received it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I showed it on my phone and looked at their phone. They literally did not receive it. So I found I had to set it up and then copy it and forward it to them for them to actually receive the text.
Just to be clear, you met him in Uber. You did your stuff set up inside the Uber.
That's correct.
And when you left the Uber, you sent him the video to the link.
That's correct.
Okay. And what was the follow-up on that? Did you guys determine a
I
follow-up?
found out a couple of days later that the people that I'd been sending on the funnel thing hadn't been getting my texts. I found that out, what, 2 days ago. So
Right.
I was resending people. It was a follow-up. I used the thing I learned today.
Okay, so here's great. So you did do the 3-step. Here's my other advice for you. This is for anyone that's watching this. The challenge with just shooting the link out from the app and letting the app tell you if they watched it or not, which I think the app is a phenomenal tool, but sometimes it can also give you a crutch that might limit you in how you build. So hear me out on this. What I think for next time, this is what I would recommend you do. 3-step setup, phenomenal. You did in the car. That's a good hook. And you know what I tell people? The 3-step setup can be used as an invite. You know, so you do your 3-step setup, you know how it ends. This may or may not be for you. You may see it or love it. You may see it not get it. I just want to share this with you. Is it cool if I share this with you? Yeah. What is it? Cool. This is the part that you could have inserted. Right now, you're busy driving Uber. Let's set up a time so that I can share the link with you so you can check it out. What day this week worked best? Because now we're not guessing when the person's watching it. We're not guessing if he's doing Uber or not. We're not guessing if they're watching the kids or not. We're not guessing if they're at work or not. We're setting up a time where we're treating it like a business. We're treating it like a true appointment. And that's the thing that when people use the app, I don't recommend using the app just to throw it and see where it sticks. For me, I want to know when they're watching it because I want to talk to you as soon as you finish watching it.
Okay.
You know, so the only difference, I think you did a phenomenal job. 3-step, if you did it in the car, people gotta get. I love when people do that. I do that in my Uber cars. The whole drive, I'm forming, talking, right? Getting to know them, and then, but I don't show them right away. Like perfect example is the young lady from the hotel. I met her at the View. I just showed her yesterday.
Wow. Oh.
So for the past 4 weeks, we've just been phone tagged. Never. She's like, what does this guy do? What? She's still intrigued. She saw all these people that came to the hotel. She's like, this is something big, but she just didn't know what it was.
Okay.
So that's just have more control of when they watch it. And you should know when they're watching it so that you can say to them, I'm going to call you back in 13 minutes.
Okay.
When you used to get better at, I'm going to call you back in 13 minutes. And then while they're watching in 13 minutes, you're having a leader getting ready to jump on with you.
Right.
Your closing ratio is going to go up.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Sense?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I could help.
Thank you very much.
I have time. I'll do one more question. There is one. Anyone else? All right, guys. Thank you so much for today. All right, I'm just checking this chat. All right, guys, so one thing, Steve, if you want to unmute, I see your hand raised. I don't know if you had a question.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, sir.
I just want to make one comment on a lady who just spoke a minute ago, is that the app, you will know exactly when they opened it. If you click on the link, if you set it up right, you'll know when they watched it, how long they watched it, and you can even call them and say, hey, you did not watch it. So, so the app, it doesn't leave any gaps. If they haven't watched it, they haven't watched it. But you can follow up with them and say, hey, you didn't watch it, or you only watched 20 minutes of it. So I just want to just share that from that standpoint.
So just to be clear, because I don't want anyone to think that I'm saying that the app is not good. What I'm saying is that we as the leaders, as the network marketers, we have to be clear that we're going to call you back. What I do is they abuse the app and they rely, that's the key word, that's the word I want to use. They rely on the app to tell them if their prospect watched it. Like, it's great that the app tells you that, and it tells you that you're right, Steve. It tells you the percentage, it does all that. But to rely on that, that's the big no-no, because now you're relying on a technology rather than relying on yourself. Rather than, all you got to do is add calling you back in 13 minutes. Get excited.
And you could do that same thing with the app. You know what I'm saying? If you talk to them, say, hey, look, I want you to watch this. I'm gonna call you back in 20 minutes. Send it to them, call them back in 20 minutes.
Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not knocking the app, just using it. I'm saying that don't rely on it just to see when they're gonna, like, if you're gonna sit in your butt and wait till the app tells you to call them back, you're letting their app run your business.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. I was just saying that when you talk to them and you say, hey, look, I need you to check this out, I'm gonna call you right back in 20 minutes. Whether the app shows you or not, you still follow up and call them right back.
100%.
Yeah, that's all I was saying.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate the clarification as well. All right, guys, that was pretty much it. That is your power hour for today. I hope you got some value out of today's power hour. And I hope to see you guys next Saturday. We do this, I believe we're alternating. Next week is new agent orientation. They do power hour, new agent orientation, power hour. Not sure, maybe someone in the chat can let me know from the team. Not sure if we're doing a power hour on Black Friday, Saturday. Not sure, because I think it's gonna fall on that Saturday. Might be modified, I see in the chat, cool. So guys, tune in, hope all is well. If you catch the recording, share with your success team. I promise they're gonna get some value from this. 13 days until Black Friday. Let's capitalize on that, guys. Remember, there's people within Secret that absolutely changed their life over one weekend. My thing to you is this: when you're going about the next 13 days, don't think about what's in it for me. Think about what's in it for them, for the community. That if you know for a fact that they can get blessed by being a part of a community now and taking advantage of that volume and what's coming in as an organization. And if you're putting to work, why wouldn't you be contacting them today? Like, this is the best time to join, because all the initiatives, all the promotions, everything that's happening within our organization. So guys, take advantage of the season. And we're truly, after November, we're going to make it a December to remember, and get ready. God bless, take care, and let's go impact this world. Peace out.